Today, I'm going to show you how to break Fortnite Chapter 2. And of all the new things they added this season, there is something that lets you instantly eliminate any player. I'm going to show you that and how to get a win this season. I'm going to break down the #1 drop spot, how to loot it, how to get the most powerful weapons, and show you all the tips and tricks I know as a Chapter 2 veteran. So for me, the #1 drop spot is the Yacht. You might be thinking, isn't the dog pound the #1 drop spot? Not if you want to win. So we got a couple people landing here at the Yacht with us, and our goal is to get here, defeat Meowtis, recruit him to our team, and also get the vault and his mythic weapon. The thing is, I usually land on the back side of the Yacht. This guy has me beat just a tiny bit, but the reason why I land on the back side, I'm going to show you right now. This guy actually just messed up his drop completely. He kind of just jumped down. So I'm gonna let him chill underneath. I'm gonna immediately transform. So once you transform, you have the shadow disguise. Now that I have the shadow disguise, no one is going to attack me unless it's a real player, unless I get extremely close to any of these guys. So I'm able to kind of just move around and loot. And the thing I want to do first is I want to just get a couple shields on me. That's the main thing. So I'm gonna run through here, grab this. This is a real player right there. Take him out. So now that I have this guy defeated, I'm going to go back and transform again, because when you're transformed, none of the cameras work against you and none of the NPCs will attack you. I'm going to just kill this camera right here so that no one hurts me while I'm doing this. Transform again. So now that I'm here, I'm just going to open one more chest. Got a grappler. My main thing is I'm trying to get some shields on me right now. I'm not really getting shields. This guy is shooting me. That looks like a real player. That is a real player. I'm gonna pump him. There he goes. Grab the scar, grab some minis. And I'm gonna go back in and go transform again. And there's a reason why I'm transforming here, because when you're trying to fight Meowtis and you're trying to kill him, there's all kinds of third parties. And even though I took out 2 people already, there could still be somebody coming in from Steamy Stacks that's trying to third party me. So I'm going to transform one last time here. I'm going to run straight to Meowtis. And the funny thing is you can actually talk to Meowtis when he's in this state. But there's a guy over here. Let's see if I can just chop him down. I'm just going to kill this guy. I'm just going to kill him. That's also one of the benefits of being transformed, by the way. These players don't even realize that you're a threat. But now I'm getting shot by Meowtis himself. I don't want to fight him in this condition. Gonna go back to the booth, transform one last time. To be fair, at this point, there's probably not anybody else here, but you know, you can never be too safe. Transform. He's no longer gonna attack me. I'm gonna walk right up to him. I can even talk to him and he'll give me something. Like, look, he just gave me some boogie bombs. And I'm gonna break out his feet. Now from here, I'll shoot him and he will jump down to try to get me. He didn't jump down that time, but if he had more health, he would have jumped down. But now he's on my team, and the good thing about him is when he's on your team, none of the turrets or the cameras will attack you. The thing about Meowtis as well is he realizes you're missing health, he will splash you. It's a little awkward, but he'll splash you at least once every minute. And now that I'm here, I have the boogie bombs. I have his key card. I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to go and open the vaults. Now, the storm is closing in. Look, I can even scan this because now that he's on my team, you know, nothing's going to stop me from opening any of these doors. Now, over here, you're going to want to ramp off the sides because people sometimes are hiding inside the vaults or the vents. And there's even this vent right here. So you got to check that. We're going to open this very quickly. And we're going to loot up as fast as possible because I don't want Meowtis to die to storm. There was 3 people here. I was able to defeat all of them pretty quickly. I mean, in a timely manner. It felt pretty safe. And now I get all of this loot guaranteed. I get grapplers, gold scar, but I'm actually going to use the Meowtis pew pew rifle. And I think I'm good. I got 2 big pots, 6 minis. As you guys know, shields this season aren't the greatest in terms of drop rate. We're going to rift out here. We're going to take the porta potty out here. He still splashed me, which is perfect. And we're going to quickly zip line across. And there's a rift that always spawns right here. This is the guaranteed spawn rift. We're going to take this rift. And then we're going to pull our glider and we're going to go, and there's even another rift over here. So this is what I'm talking about. Even though we landed on the edge of the map, I'm able to fly across. And if you know where the rifts are, there's one here, there's one down there, there's one under here. There's one even up over here, and there's even another one. There's a lot of them that are spawning around this area. We're gonna dive down. I noticed that our materials are looking a little bit low, especially like our metal and brick. You know, we need metal and brick for some of these fights. The good thing is you can just fly to this area, and this spot is usually uncontested, or if it is, people have already left. So I'm gonna land here very quickly, and I'm just gonna smack these. Each of these is gonna give me 16 to 20 metal. We also have these wood pallets right here, so you can see, like, I've started the game. I have 3 eliminations. There's 26 players left. I'm good on brick, good on wood, good on metal, and I'm able to take this rift right here and push straight into the dog pound. I'm going to play aggressive now. Obviously, if you want to get wins, you don't have to play super aggressive, but I'm going to play aggressive so I can show you how to fight these players. And don't worry, I am going to show you how to instantly eliminate players and pretty much one-shot them using a very busted mechanic, but I'm going to show that later in the video. So now I'm here, and I can pretty much glide all the way through. I see a llama in the distance, so I'm going to grab that llama and max out my materials. And I do want to say, I do think that they kind of buffed Meowdis's Pew Pew rifle. I actually prefer this over the Scar because it does feel like an infantry rifle, but it shoots a little bit faster and might have just a tiny bit more recoil. But I actually like it over the Scar because I'm able to shoot players from really, really far away consistently with this thing. It has enough of a fire rate where you can still jump into people's boxes and take them out. But 44 damage per shot. It has extremely good damage and extremely great accuracy. Someone's pulling up in a car. I think he sees the... Look, like 3 shots right there. 120 damage done to this guy. He's hopping in the car. I'm just going to put pressure. The thing about the cars, by the way, is you can definitely catch up to them with the grapplers. So when people are running away in their cars, just keep shooting them. I could chase this guy if I really wanted to, but I'm just going to preserve my grappler shots. I'm going to go back and just grab the llama loot. There was somebody shooting him from here as well. So I'm gonna go grab the llama. You saw how quickly I was able to put 120 damage in on this guy. I feel like if I had a Scar right there, it wouldn't have done as much damage because it's just like more likely for the bloom to kick in. All right, so we have a crash pad. You guys remember the crash pads? The thing about the crash pads is they do break builds, so you can actually use them to jump into people's boxes. But same thing with the crash pad juniors. If you sprint and slide into them, it's gonna be a little bit better for movement. And now we're at the dog pound. Like, I could have gotten here even quicker, but if you really want to get the mythic drum gun, instead of just fighting everybody and defeating Snoop Dogg, you can just roll in late and just kill whoever got the mythic drum gun. Like, I believe this guy below me probably has it, if he's still hanging out here. Drop down, take that wall. He has an RPG in his hand. I'm not gonna run into his RPG. I'm gonna grab the fresh grappler. Let Meowdis get in. Let him RPG himself right there. Race him to the backside and eliminate him. Now from here, I have a campfire, which is perfect. I'm gonna grab the RPG. The RPG is extremely good in build mode and in 0 builds. Anybody who's trying to crank on you, build one RPG, you're breaking down all their builds, and they have to use a grappler to save themselves from fall damage. We don't really need any extra loot, to be honest with you. We're just gonna get out of here. I hear a player above me. I'm gonna show you a trick with the RPG. If you shoot the RPG and you don't move your mouse or a reticle and then just grapple immediately afterwards, you can go flying up in the air. And because you don't take fall damage, this is actually a really good trick to take height. So I just took height from this guy. Meowscles is at the bottom right now. He's not coming down. So with the RPG, all I have to do is from like a medium distance, RPG, and then pump him as the RPG breaks. There's 25 free damage. I'm gonna do it again. 50 damage, 94. Now I'm gonna put some pressure on him. He's dropping down. I'm gonna take that wall, take him out. So if you just like from a medium distance shoot the RPG, immediately pump right after, you're getting guaranteed free damage every single time. There's really nothing they can do about it. And there's a lot of RPG ammo on, like, every player you kill is gonna have RPG ammo. Unlike last season, RPG ammo was kind of rare. This season it's a little bit more abundant in chapter 2. So I'm always like maxed out on RPG ammo. Now I have pretty much the best loadout. This is you don't really need anything more than this. I have triple big pots, I have a campfire, max mats, everything I need. I'm just gonna continue to W key and pressure players. And if I get in trouble, I can use my grappler, use my RPG to get them off of me or just reposition. Let's keep pushing. There's like 9 players left. This is a ranked game. They're all real. I want to get Meowtis out of the storm. I don't want him to die to storm right now. So as quickly as I can, I'm going to get away so that he teleports to me. And now I'm going to walk up to him, and he should be able to top off my health. I was able to run up to him. He's a little bit awkward with his splashes. You can see his splashing accuracy is not that great. So you kind of do have to babysit him and run towards him. But you see how useful it is to have like a hired NPC. Like he ran in front of that guy with the RPG, and that dude just like ended up RPGing himself because he got scared. So 20 grapple shots, that's more than enough. We also have the RPG to kind of get even more. If someone's like in the distance and we really just need to goad him, just do this. That's one grapple shot, one RPG shot, and it's taking me like pretty far away. I'm pulling up. I want to kind of showcase the Meowtis Pew Pew rifle a little bit more, especially like opening up fights with this thing is absolutely ridiculous. It really is like an infantry rifle. So if you're good with the infantry, you're going to be really good with the Meowtis rifle. All right, so I talked about the instant one shot, and it actually has everything to do with the old cars in Fortnite, specifically that car right over there. So if you see any of these car models, this OG car model, it's a little bit ridiculous. I don't know if Fortnite intentionally did this, but if you hit anybody with these cars, you send them flying back 10 times more than any other car, and they pretty much are going to fall to their death as long as they don't have a grappler to save themselves. I don't know if I'm going to run into anybody that's worth like hitting with this thing. I mean, if there's somebody here that's like a bot, I'll run into them with this thing. But if not, I'll just show you a clip of this in action. All right, guys, we have everything we need for the end game. There's 9 players left. I do want to mention something about the airdrops. Currently, they're not functioning like the way they're supposed to. They do drop weird loot, and they're not always dropping shields. I think Epic is looking into that. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. The airdrops aren't as reliable. You are going to get some decent weapons from them, but I don't think they really drop shields like that. Let's go ahead and test this one right here and push over here, because I know there's also a rift near this one. 8 players remaining. Gonna try to play aggressive in this end game. All right, just a fresh grappler. As you can see, we didn't get any shields from this. We got 2 grapplers, a pump, and a crash pad junior. Not really what we need. We already have everything we need, to be honest with you. Going to this end game, there's not much more that we need. But if we needed shields, definitely don't go for the airdrops. They for some reason do not drop shields right now. All right, so we're just gonna look around and try to find some players and try to beam them with the Meowtis rifle and just put pressure on them with the RPG if they end up boxing up. This guy's driving away. 36, 76. He's having to stop. We're gonna pull up on him with Meowtis. Looks like he's running around in circles. Jump out, crack him. RPG into a pump. If I can just see where he's at. 47. RPG again into a pump. 78. Put some pressure on him. He's driving away in my car. That's not going to happen. That car is way too slow, by the way, to run away from a grappler. So we're just going to put pressure, shoot the back of his head. He's dead. That's why the grappler is really a must-have, by the way. It's way too good, especially against the normal cars that don't have the boost. People are not going to be able to drive away in those normal cars. Now, he does have the Snoop Dogg drum gun. So I already showed you guys the Meowtis Pew Pew rifle in action. It's pretty good long range, like an infantry. Now we're going to swap to the drum gun. This guy attacked me. He's on my roof. I get a pre-fire right there. Now, what I need to do, honestly, is I need to get back down here. I need to grab my bigs that I left. Pop this big, get full shields. Meowtis is here, so this guy's going to be like paying attention to Meowtis. I'm going to wait for him to attack Meowtis. And I'm going to put pressure on him. Put pressure with the Midas. So right there, unfortunately right there, he kind of like just pre-fired me, which is a little annoying. I do have an RPG to use here, but I'm trying to get Meowtis to splash me. I'm going to start popping this big. He'll probably start splashing here in a second. There's another player here. I need heals. Give him a second. Give him a second. He'll eventually splash. There's the pressure. There's that Midas drum gun, or the Snoop Dogg drum gun in action. Now Meowtis is going to put some pressure on him. I'm putting some pressure on him. People are shooting me out. Man, he's a good bullet sponge, to be honest with you. All right. It looks like we're going to have to leave this area anyways. So I'm going to go down here, just refresh my mats. You guys are grappling away. 35 blue. I'm going for this airdrop real quick. Miatis should be able to splash me now. He's honestly, I don't know what Miatis is doing, honestly. I think they messed up the programming on some of these AI. There we go. Come on. Splash. What's wrong with him? This guy's pulling up in a car. Bro got absolutely fried. $40 blue. There we go. The drum gun in action. Miatis decides to splash for some reason on the ground. He's a little lost and confused. That's okay. Let's go ahead and just use this RPG rotation. Show you guys how easy it is to pull that off. Airdrop is most likely not going to give me shields. Wait, it did. And it gave me a launch pad. These launch pads are the throwable kind, so they're not the ones that go into your inventory. I'm definitely not going to launch here, though. Like, if I want to rotate, I'm just going to use RPG grapple because at least I can move faster through the air. One good thing about the hired NPC at this point in the game, since I still have him alive, is I can like put him somewhere and bait out the person. So I'm going to break this. Oh, I hear him below me. But Miatis is nearby. I'm gonna see if Miatis is gonna like bait him out. We can shoot some RPGs. Open up these walls just a little bit. This is all gonna come breaking down, but it's okay. I'm just gonna reconnect. So from this range, it should be easy. Just RPG pump, RPG pump. Just keep repeating that. You get the timing down. Put some pressure with the drum as well. I want to show you guys how to break into someone's box when they're like this, by the way. Miatis might actually kill him. Let me see. Get this guy to box up. All right, he's boxed. So all you got to do is build this ramp like this. Jump up, RPG. And just like that, you're sitting on his roof. He doesn't have anything. And you get an easy shot on him. And if you want to drop in, you can also drop in. But I decided to play it safe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helps you get a win in Fortnite Chapter 2. And don't forget to subscribe because we are on our way to 10 million subscribers. I'll see you in the next video.